Hello.
God.
Jesus Christ. We're the Half-Rest Heroes. Welcome back to Terrana. This is this is session 12, and here's the recap of session 11. The Seven Deadly Six start their journey in a conundrum. Sanuzal tells them that traveling into a nation of Dragatinia would lead to be a difficult task, since the whole incident of invading a ruin in their nation and knocking out an ambassador of the nation. With that in mind, Sun and Zell would inform them that they would have three options, and that would be through the sky, the sea, or the underground. The Deadly Six would deliberate with each other, and majority would reach the conclusion that the underground would be the best course of action. Democracy at its finest. The group would go and tell that the underground would be the best, and so San and Zal would tell them that the way to travel underground would be creating tunnels of their own. But doing that type of labor would take too much time, so the best course of action is to task another creature to do so. Later, they would go and dominate a desert worm, one running rampant in an abandoned adamantite mine, while bringing the worm closer to Red to have a greater chance to make the creature submit to commands. Tritus would go and cast Hypnotic Pattern, putting the creature to sleep. While the creature was incapacitated, Safi would go and start ritual casting Speak with Animal, which was later turned to a regular cast after finding out the time restraint of a minute by Tritus. This would go and they would go and use suggestion by telling the worm through Speak to Animals to make the worm start digging the tunnel itself through a magical game of telephone. Eventually, they would go get into a pristine room filled with runes and dust, and things definitely have not been touched in a long time. There was a large broken crystal in the middle of the room, with color absent and cracked. They would find frantic notes scattered in multiple different languages by a person named Merlin. They would continue to tunnel, and they would go and find a cave with lots of crystals and gems, and large bones embedded in the cave walls. When they they would start walking in. They would feel a large ominous presence telling them to go away. And that's where we will start. Do that. That didn't do the thing that I wanted to. All right.
Okay. How big is this cave?
From the first area, it's has a small lake in it, and so it's large enough to actually have a small lake in it. So probably like 120 feet.
Okay.
And yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll look to King Man. Should we just turn around and
We know how far
Go.
we are to.
I mean, we could just like dig to the left a little bit, maybe, you know?
Let's try.
Okay. At so well, okay. So I'm a. So you look at Sun and Zal, and Sun and Zal goes like, this is weird. This is
Yeah.
haven't seen any large crystals like these in a very long time. Who knew they were down here?
You know what these are?
Crystals depend on their color. These ones over here points at the purple ones. Those associated with the sky. They deal with lightning. They deal with spirits of lightning. Those ones over there and points at a red one. Those ones deal with fire. They deal with spirits that associate with that type of essence.
Oh, spirits. Like the spirits. I'm gonna nudge. Too many S names. What's your name? Sigzo. I was very close to saying someone words.
What?
Crystals are spirits.
Just, I don't think that's what he said. Just
I'm just
said.
gonna ignore you and kind of wave to the crystal.
They shimmer brighter.
Oh wow.
Or maybe you're right. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna look around some.
Okay. I'm gonna stay at the entrance of this cave.
I'm not going
Okay.
too far in. Like, I'm not gonna like full on and look around this entire place. Just like step inside a little bit and look around.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Recap.
For what?
Well,
Investigation check for you, Aldrich,
20.
and okay. We'll get back to you. What were you talking about, Ethan?
what was the ominous pressure? Like a feeling in our mind, or like a fear, or like a voice, or what was that again?
It feels like something was talking to you in the back of your head.
You get a read of like what the voice sounded like, of like masculine, feminine, old, young.
You want to do a Arcana or religion check on that one.
So
But-
it's the same.
Okay. Well, going back to the investigation check. As from the entrance of where you are at, the area does have a vague, well, it's not even a vague. Feels very magical, and then when you look at the area, you see small crystals, large crystals, everywhere. There are small veins of precious ores everywhere, and that are embedded into the walls themselves. There, eventually, if you you will also see the little bit of nuances of the larger crystals. You can see a little bit of things carved into them themselves that also shimmer a different color to the crystal. Like if it was a red crystal, right? It would shine red. But in those very faint little places that were carved out of the crystal itself, it would shimmer something similar to that color. So in this case, it shimmered orange. I will also say, in a direction where there's more room, there are footprints, seemingly that belong to a large creature. And definitely seems like there's more footprints. It could be one, or it could be two. It could be just a beast that goes on all fours, or it could be multiple of them.
Well, I think there are things in here.
I still don't know why we can't just go around.
I mean, we probably can.
And your curiosity burning. All these little spirit doodads, crystals.
No, not really. I kind of just heard a big ominous voice tell me to go away, and I don't see any reason why I shouldn't. So, you know.
I mean, I don't know if we're like tunneling through someone's private property or something.
Exactly, see? Sigzil gets it.
Do we know where we are on the path?
Didn't I like get some ridiculous
I mean, yeah, I can,
intelligence?
I'm gonna switch to go back to the scene in Owlbear, and if you look on Owlbear, you can actually tell where you are.
That's right. Okay, so we're still underland. Right,
Yeah.
In that case, it is very possible.
Is it actually above? Okay, no, it's not. Well, at this point in time, Son of Zal goes like, I mean, the inclination of this area could be part of someone's private property is very much could be true. The only problem is that the fact that they have this quantity of large crystals down here would also be a national affair.
Oh, it is worth a lot?
Some of these can actually be put into weaponry and cause mass destruction. 'Cause
Now are you interested, Tridus?
Yes.
that's if they used it properly. Then that's the kind of the reason why we shouldn't leave this area with at least the large crystals intact.
So, in other words, if those crystals aren't intact, we won't leave intact.
Most likely. The probability of that happening is pretty high, seeing how there's I'm pretty sure you guys have heard the voice that went in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Did these things just like grow underground? Normally?
Not to these to this large of extent.
Ooh. Perhaps someone's manipulating them.
It could possibly be somebody trying to farm crystals. But seeing how large they are, I'm assuming they have some defensive measures of defending their area.
It's just about to say, is there a way we can destroy them safely even? If they're weapons, smack it, it blows up, that's probably not great. At least for us. Or Dragtinia.
Well, there are ways to safely disarm them, which you would put very specific runes on them.
Hey, pause. One,
Hmm?
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go.
Okay.
Thanks.
So there is a way for us to disarm them properly. And
Is there a way for us to do it right now?
are any of you aware of how to inscribe runes? Or do you want to learn at least?
Want to mention that Sigil is like, once you said that they're like weapons of mass destruction that could be set off, Sigil is like 50 feet outside of the place, just barely here at like earshot of it.
So basically, Tritus and Sigil swap places because Tritus is like up against the crystals, like inspecting them.
Yeah, tag team.
But yes.
I mean, are you able to teach us how to disarm them? Here and now with the
Yes.
resources that we have?
Yeah. He specifically grabs like the tipped end of Nightfall. The reason why I'm gonna be able to use my mace is because of the material it's made out of. It's so durable and strong that it can basically go through anything. Basically, it's like, you know, it's material that can, it's like uru, like if you, you know, that type of shit. Anyway,
What? Sorry, can you wanna run that back real quick?
it's magical metal.
Okay.
It's ooh. It's ooh.
Ooh woo. But it's magical metal, forged in even more. Let's just say that one of these crystals, but bigger, forged one of my this weapon before. And this is also very much something that should not be used by every single person. And anyway, he uses the tip part of it and starts carving into a red krill. He writes in the in a runic language, and it differs from what you saw earlier. Instead of the crystal shining a bright red and the rune shining an orange, the rune itself shines a purple instead. And as soon as that happens, the crystal starts to dim down more and more over time.
So is that something you can teach us, or just something you can do with yours?
It's something you I can teach you. It's just hard to find something that can actually carve itself into crystals itself. So you might have to it would be more difficult to do it with just standard stuff, but it should still be able to work.
Can I try and take my weapon and like try and chop off a piece of these crystals? It is magical, but I don't know if that means anything at all.
Yeah, go ahead.
Make an attack.
Yep.
Yeah. One sec.
I'm just gonna draw my wooden longsword. Like, all right, buddy, it's your time to shine.
16 to hit.
I mean, it hits.
Okay. I guess Ideal. Is that right? No. Sorry. It wasn't 16 to hit. It was 20 to hit.
I mean, yeah, it hits.
And it will be 9 magical slashing damage.
Okay. So when you take your blade and start slicing, what color crystal are you after?
What are the different colors?
There's red, there's purple, there's blue, it's basically the rainbow. So
I'll take red.
Okay.
Red means dead.
You slice into one of the crystals, and your blade does start carving itself into the crystal itself, but then gets stuck in not fully going fully through. It finds something that got it stuck. So your blade's there, and the crystal itself starts like radiating, pulsating. Gets brighter, softer, brighter, softer. And then it gets noticeably hotter.
And I try to Eldritch Blast it.
Go ahead.
It's
Sort
nice
of
down
like at an angle. Yeah, I know. I'm standing right next to this crystal too. And I'm not moving.
You're not.
I'll just try and I'll try and get it at an angle to where like it would like. Actually, I'm gonna go on the other side of the crystal to my blade, so it'll like push it against the blade, maybe, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's a 18 to hit and
Hits.
a 21 to hit.
Yep, hits.
So then, hold on. Uh, 9 force damage and 10 force damage.
Okay. So you're on the other side of the crystal where you first made the incision. And what happens is that you actually blast off the part that you were going to fully cut off from the crystal, and your blade starts flying away in a similar direction as soon as that happens.
I'll snap it out of existence.
Okay. It starts flying away and then poof, it's gone. And so the part of the crystal that you cut off falls to the ground, and then all of the color from the actual crystal itself goes from the side that you're on and spews itself towards where the cut was, and a beam of red light strikes in that direction. And as soon as you look over, there's multiple indents onto the floor of scorch marks of where the light shot out.
I guess I'm glad I switched sides then, huh? Well,
At this,
the section of the crystal that got cut off, how does it look?
it still has a red hue to it, but it's definitely not as vibrant as it once was when it was fully together.
Right.
I'm just gonna slowly sheathe my longsword.
At this very moment, with that small little commotion, you do hear an audible roar from the distance. Then you just hear tremors from the ground. From a distance.
So I'm gonna go ahead and guess that we should be prepared for something to fight us.
That seems like a reasonable assumption.
Well, I did say something was here, so
Sounds like you're right.
All right. I'm gonna change. Well, actually, in the outcropping of the small bit of the cavern is two large creatures. But now I actually should show you that. Two of these bad boys.
lovely.
That's
On it.
And roll initiative.
Yay.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say that if this room is the lake, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that these squares are not accurate to the.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're. Me being. I'd rather have you guys closer together and be able to get to people. But yeah. Is the area that you're just actually bigger if you actually need the space.
Who has our tokens?
Probably me. Hold on. Okay. Multitasking.
How dare you?
I was also not here. Actually, never mind.
Also,
Get
the
outta
blue
here.
box
There you go.
is where the tunnel entrance is.
Okay.
Actually, from over here. But bees.
Initiative. Very mad.
I will also say when you look at the mouth from the creature, you see a rainbow in their mouths.
Okay. I guess I'll play Hunk because I know how to play the game. Yeah, so I was hot crystal. Hunk was probably like, you know, pissing in a corner or something.
Probably. Who fuck?
Yeah.
wait, the
Alright.
blue square is the tunnel entrance where it came in?
Yep.
Yeah.
But probably like.
Alright. Top of initiative, Aldrich.
Well, gonna go right here. Attack twice. Does a 15 hit?
Does not.
Okay, but the other one's much higher. Of 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. Uh, 24 points of psychic damage.
24. Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. Big Zip.
All right. Can't get. Oh. Alrighty then. I'll cast Shatter on this one, and since I assume they're made of crystal, they'll have a disadvantage on the save. Which
If they're
is-
made of crystal.
If they're made of crystal. Yeah, which is a con save.
$16.
Oy, disadvantage, yeah. Okay, so then it will be. And that's only 7 thunder damage.
It went throughout.
What?
What?
You're cutting out a bit there.
When you do this, the crystals on the back of the beast itself tremor, and it does parts of the crystals on its to crack more violently than you anticipated.
Nice.
Oh, and I forgot. Where is it? It's the storm thing. Part of the storm. Ah, yeah. And take a 3 + 1 thunder damage because of stab.
Okay. So, light.
Then let's see. Yeah. I'll also use my second attack to use Thunderclap.
Okay.
Alright, so another con save. And I'm gonna heighten this one.
Yeah, okay. $13.
Okay, that fails.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm doing Thunderclap.
Didn't you just use Thunder Wave?
Just use Shatter.
I use Shatter.
Oh, Shatter. Wait, you have 2 actions?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
JR told me I could now.
All right.
Because of
What?
wish stuff.
Clearly
Because I
made no
solved the
sense
Rubik's
to-
Cube. Alright, so that.
He's been doing
will-
this for a while.
Yeah, I've been doing
Came
this.
in now.
Yeah. That is 14 thunder damage.
Okay.
And then that's another 3 + 1 from the Artist Storm.
Okay. Similar to what it was before. It seems like your thunder damage did significantly more damage than it should have.
All right, cool. That's it for me.
Okay. It is now them boys' turn. And this one will attack Sixel, and this one will attack Safi, which is right in front. So we'll go with Sixel first. $24 to hit.
24. Wait. I think that's above. Even if I did shield, that would more than I can, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And the other one's higher.
Fun.
The first hit is 13 piercing damage.
Okay.
And the second one is 11 piercing damage. And for Safi. Alright. That's an 11 hit.
Nope.
Okay. 23 to hit though.
That does hit.
Okay. $13 piercing damage. And that should be them boys' turn. Next on the list, Hunk.
All right. Hunk will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30, I guess. Feet. He can stand in it. Can he stand in that space?
Yeah, you should be fine.
Okay. I'll walk over there, and then he will. Oh. Right. Okay. He'll punch once
All right.
with his fists. That is a 20. Nope. 17 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. It deals 6 non-magical bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And he will use a blade flourish. He will use a defensive flourish to roll a bardic inspiration die. and deal an extra 1 damage.
Solid.
And add 1 to his AC. And then I guess he'll attack with his bonus action. That is a 8 to hit.
That does not hit.
Yes, I thought. Does the non-magical bludgeoning damage, does he get hurt by punching these things, and or does it deal as much damage as we would expect?
It does as much damage as you expect. And yeah, Hunk does not take any lash back from him punching it.
Okay, cool.
Backlash.
Yeah.
That's all for Hunk.
Okay. Next would actually be Mordekaiser, which easy enough. Mord will go move real fast, go over here and attack this creature twice. One of them sucked, but still hits anyway. How the fuck did I do that? Okay. First hit does 10 force damage. Second hit does 12 force damage. And at that point in time, he will use his bonus action to actually taunt the creature to make sure it keeps its attention towards it to him instead of Safi.
Nice.
And now end his turn. Try this.
Alright, can I move over here, or is this, like, blocked?
Yeah, you can still move over there.
Okay. I will do that. I will use my bonus action to cast Hex
Okay.
on him. And then I will attack twice. Is this a
Alright.
bonus action or an action? Yes, it's a bonus action, say that. My first attack is an 18 to hit,
Hits.
and my second attack is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
So I will deal 8, 10, 24, 20, wow. 22 slashing damage and 5 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, 10 necrotic damage.
Okay, so it's
Filthy liar.
What can I say? Just a bad person. And that will be it for me.
okay. Safi.
Right. Well, I was gonna do something different, but people moved in my way. Instead, I will just bless on Tritus, Aldrich, and Sigzil. And then I will move down, I suppose, before I wild shape into the blue lion.
Solid. Solid.
Wow. That's all.
Okay.
Also, is this dude in these 4 spaces or these 4 spaces?
He's over here. But top of the round, Aldrich.
Alrighty. Well, run it back. Attack twice. First one. 22.
Hits.
Second one. 18.
Hits.
Alrighty. Uh, 37 points of psychic damage.
God. Alright. Alright. Is that it?
Yeah, that'll do it for me.
Alright, Sigzil.
All right. I'll put up my mirror image. Then I'll do thunderclap. So
Okay.
con save.
Let's save again.
Do you
18.
want to move before you do that so you don't hit me?
Oh, right, yeah. True.
But yeah, 18.
Okay. I think that's new. Yeah, no damage. All right, that's it.
Okay. Well, it's the gemmed horror's turns. So, this guy, well, actually, just because he says fuck it, he's going to attack Hunk. This one is gonna attack Mord because taunt. So, for Hunk, 18 to hit.
Yes.
Actually, two 18 hits. Wow. Okay.
Double yes.
All right. The first one is actually he needs. Yeah, he needs to do a strength save.
All right. That will be a six.
A 6.
Yeah.
Okay. All
I'm gonna
right.
guess he fails.
Yeah, he fails.
Nah, it sounds like a success to me.
So what happens is that just Gem Horror takes his claws and stabs it into the ground, and rumbling in the floor pierces Hunk himself, encasing in crystals. And
Nice.
so now he's kind of like trapped in itself within a wall of crystal, and now Hunk is restrained. Has
Okay.
a restrained conditioned, and he also takes, let's see, 10 piercing from that for the first hit, and afterwards you see this specific gem horror go over and bite into Hunk, destroying the crystals that he made a bit, and taking a portion of Hunk's armor and a part of his like shoulder
Oof.
when he bit. Yeah, when he bit into it. Because he takes 5 piercing, but takes 7 necrotic. The necrotic part takes away his max HP as well.
Okay.
And that's the end for that one. And so now I'm gonna roll 4. Yup.
I would say Hunk's looking rough, but technically his max HP is lower now, so he still has over half.
Ah, god damn it. In a similar fashion, the other gem crystal. Well, actually, wait, no, it's at disadvantage. No, it's not. That's regular because it's taunted. No, yeah, so it is. Mord is now also restrained in a similar prison, and something similar has happened to him as well. So yeah,
Dang.
now it's Hunk's turn.
I guess Hunk. Hold on, I need to remind myself what restraint does. Can't remember if that gives you disadvantage on attack rolls.
Restrained creature speed becomes
Yes.
0 and 8 can't benefit attack rolls
Yeah.
against your
Yes,
creature.
it does.
Yeah.
So in that case, he will I guess he'll cast Shatter.
Alright.
Let me see if he can get an area that isn't going to be painful for us, though.
Hit me, I can take it.
You can also
Okay.
hit. Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
He asked for it.
I mean, yeah, he did.
I mean, let's see. Nah. Okay. So I guess in that case, Aldrich and the Crystal Beast need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, that's not bad.
18.
13.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Hunk is multi-classed in a absolutely horribly inefficient way. So 13 saves.
What the fuck?
Really?
Are you?
Yes.
I was just like, wow, okay, that was a low roll.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Okay.
Hunk's character sheet, and I'm like, well, you know, if Yutaka's having fun, then he's having fun, but also, this character is horrid.
Okay.
Isn't
All
as
his
bad
stats are
as
just so dang
Joffrey.
average.
So I still rolled pretty well though. So that would be 17 thunder damage halved to 8 thunder damage.
So, okay. Does more than
Yeah,
you
he's-
think it does, though. So.
It was like Sigzil, but like 3 points worse in every stat.
Yeah, and also his highest stat is dexterity, and his subclass for monk is a subclass which makes it so that he doesn't need dexterity and he only needs wisdom.
Oh,
So, yeah. But yeah, besides that, you know,
To be fair,
that's
he didn't have a subclass until very recently.
True.
to be fair, that means that he could have chosen a subclass that didn't do that. But also, moving on.
I mean,
Alright, at this.
Yeah. That's the rest of his. I think will be. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see if he has any bonus actions that are decent.
What matters is
Um,
that Yutaka enjoys it.
Exactly. See, there you go.
One, the gem crystal looks like it's looking rough. Two, it does something because it looks rough.
Yeah, and he doesn't have bonus actions.
It
So
cries.
that's all for your time. For Hunk.
Okay, so as soon as it goes down to rough, you see the gems on the creature's back start to rumble. And as soon as it roars in pain, it shoots out in a 20-foot radius from it. Of all of its a good amount of its spikes from its back and shoots from there. So anybody in a 20-foot radius of that specific gem crystal, which is this one, needs to make a dex save.
Hold on.
Oh yeah. Also, Joseph, sorry, I've blanked out for a second. What was the damage? Do you remember?
You took 8
Yeah,
total.
okay.
Okay, a 20-foot radius would be
All
that.
right.
You wouldn't even hit the other crystal. That's funny.
Roll that one for a second.
What kind of a save is it?
Dex.
Oh, hey, there you go. Hunk rolled a natural 20 for a 26.
Oh, nice.
Wait,
Please.
he's restrained, which means he has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws,
All right.
which means he rolls a 16.
Okay, I mean,
That's still a bit.
and that's
Great,
Sigzil
great.
dies.
I rolled a fucking 13 for Mord, then I rolled exactly the same, about to roll exactly the same thing for the gem beast. Then it just said fuck me and just rolled on the one. I'm like, all right. I mean, that's good
Did
for
you roll
guys.
disadvantage for Mord?
Yeah, I did actually.
Okay, cool.
So fantastic. People who save don't take the damage. People who didn't save will take the damage, and the DC was 15.
Okay.
Hunk made the cut.
You did?
Did you say the damage?
I haven't done the damage yet. I'm still rolling.
Okay.
Give me a couple.
You took the damage, Matt. Don't you understand? You took the damage.
How much? All of it.
I
it
just
up.
want to know if I'm dead, okay?
Yes, you are. Deal with it.
Alright.
13 piercing.
It's your turn to die.
Yeah, geez. Jair has to kill all of us at least once. Don't you know?
But yeah, it's 13 piercing damage.
Yippee!
So that was Hunk's turn, so now it's Mord's turn.
So Ethan, that was like all your HP, right?
I'm not Tyler.
You're also wild shaped.
Fine.
Yeah, that's also true.
Wild shaped.
Well, seeing how that happened, Mord will be fucking irritated as hell because he's fucking restrained and actually do this.
Aw, nice. Aw, not nice. You bitch.
And you'll hear in very faint, ghostly manner, wax.
Nice.
Wax on.
Well, I mean,
Wax off.
holy shit. They both hit, but first hit. Ooh. 15 force. And 16 force. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Which, well, you would hear it, but it's not like you would actually see it. What I was going to say was, so you see the other one do exactly the same thing as what the other gem crystal did, and start to spew out more crystals and shit. But he's in a different dimension, so you don't actually hear you don't see it. You just hear him do it. And
I guess
so,
that's good for us.
yeah, y'all don't get hit by the thing, cause you know, but Mord does. Which, let's see if he actually succeeds.
Good for him.
He does. With a 17, just barely. Well, not really, but you know. All right. Andritis.
Hi. Let's see how much movement I have. I can't remember. 30. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Nice. All right. I will. I guess I will. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, I'll use a bonus action to move the hex over to this guy.
Understandable.
And then I will attack him twice.
Go ahead.
That's 26.
Yep.
And a 14. So
Doesn't. Yeah, the 14 does
yeah,
not.
that's what I thought. Okay, well, in that case, I do 10 slashing damage and 4 necrotic damage. And actually, I'll also pump in. Oh wait, are these guys constructs or undead?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Cool. That's what I like to hear. Okay, hold on. And then I do an additional. I'll pump this into here. $13 necrotic damage.
Okay.
As I kind of absorb a little bit of his life force.
When you cut into him, you do notice that his blood comes out blue.
Tritus is somehow doesn't like blue. So, but
Okay.
all right, that's my turn.
Safi.
All right. How is this one looking?
Rough, very close to bloodied.
All right. Well, I'll just attack it then.
All right.
Yeah. Tactics.
We're just assaulting this man.
So I'm gonna bite this dude. It's a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
And piercing damage.
10 piercing damage.
And then I'm also going to try to taunt it.
Okay, go ahead. Intimidation check or persuasion, depending on which one you want to do.
As a 14.
He is indeed taunted. He does not like
Oh,
what
wow.
you said. Whatever
Cool.
you said.
Just roaring.
Uh
Like a beast. Oh, I'm more intimidating. But that's what Sephi is doing internally.
Rawr.
I guess I can do it. I will use a bonus action to expend a tooth level spell slot,
Okay.
which I will then use to increase my AC by 2.
Alright. Sounds good.
Okay, and that's it.
Alright. Top it around, Aldrich.
Eric.
Sorry. Yeah. Attack it twice. First one's a 22, and the second is a 19.
Both hit.
Uh, Bye. That's some good damage. Uh, 50 points of psychic damage.
Jesus.
Alright.
That's pretty good damage.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty damn good damage right there, bud. Alright.
I rolled 4 6s, an 8, a 5, a 2, and a 1.
Makes doing the math significantly easier, but alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, so, he's looking like he's on his last legs. But that hit alone brought him down to his knees.
Does he have 1 HP? Because if so, that's upsetting.
Sixel!
Go ahead, breathe on it. I hear Matt talking through the walls, but he's muted.
My bad. That's a note to hit, and then second shocking grasp is still a no to hit. Fun, but I will remember that. Would this be funny if this actually does it? It probably won't. I'll take out my decanter and say geyser. So make a strength saving throw.
I sort of fucked. 18. Okay, we're good.
Okay, alright. Nothing happens. That's it for my turn. Because I like life.
All you had to do was breathe on the fucker, Matt.
Look, I was just like fucking like slapping my hands at him and it wasn't working, you know?
Wait, do you have 3 actions? How have I not? I've guess
The decanter is bonus action.
Well, it's the gem horror's turn, and
just always happen without the stopper.
so the gem horror that is y'all are beating the living shit out of is going to attack Safi because of the fact that it's taunted by Safi. So well, let's see. 17 to hit.
Aha! Does not hit it because of the thing that I did.
Then it actually
Nice.
misses all of its attacks then. Wow.
I'm gonna restart my computer real quick.
Alright, sounds good. So that he swipes at you, you dodge it, and then he throws his gem prison at you. You jump out of the way and like actually don't get caught by it. Holy shit, that thing you did actually helped on that one. Holy, alright.
Right.
and
Shocking.
and you do hear in the other plane more roaring and more slashing. Let's see if he actually hits. One of them actually hits. Wrong die. And you just hear the scraping of metal in the other side. You don't actually hear more in pain at least. All right, Hunk.
Okay. Hunk will.
Oh my God! Wait.
Just flick him in the
What?
nose.
Yeah, it's just the fact that Hunk could possibly get, well, you know,
Oh
unless you
yeah.
do what Matt does.
Well, Hunk does have disadvantage on his attacks, so
Yeah.
and his cantrips suck. So that'll be a 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
And a 8 to hit.
Does not
my
hit. Oh my
God.
God. Jesus Christ.
Fucker has 1 HP.
1 HP in a dream, apparently. So that's at the end of your turn.
That is the end of his turn.
Okay. At this very moment, it would be Mord's turn, and the beast goes back here. Take him out. And so he actually alright. Goes playtime's over.
Oh wow.
And goes over, puts his foot on top of the creature's head, puts Nightfall on the creature's head, and leaves it. Puts his hand up in the air. Let's see. And starts to clench his fist. And his fist lights in a green flame and says, "Sunder, burn in eternal domination." As soon as he says that, the mace starts to engulf the creature in green flame, and the mace becomes a fixed point, and the beast starts flailing around because it's fucking burning. And when the green flames start engulfing it, Mord would take his foot off the creature, and his helmet would start disappearing from him as his eyes just start glowing a green hue. You see just his pupils are just gone. They're just flames, green flames, where his pupils should be. And let's see. He sticks his hand into the air while the green flame is still emitting from his hand, and then he clenches his fist and makes the flame disappear. When he does that, he says, "Shed the fertility. Shed the frailty of flesh. Embrace the cold edge of iron." And when he says that, he then destroys the flame, and you see his helmet start to come back, forming towards his head itself again. And you see, where his mace was, starts spreading a metallic armor onto the actual beast itself, engulfing it into metal. And any part that would be exposed of just like fleshy bits instead of like crystals, it's left with a green flame instead. You see the actual eyes of the creature is no longer pupils or anything like that. It's just green flames. And it goes over and picks up and takes off Nightfall and rips off the metal from the head of the creature. And he just slams Nightfall on the ground and goes, "Obey!" And the creature goes down in a knee. And that will be it for his turn. Try this.
All right. I will try and be the one to finish this thing off because apparently nobody can. That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
And
How would you like to do this?
Okay.
Yay!
So yeah, I just take my blade and I guess I'll just cut his head off and kind of like fling it towards Aldrich and be like, "Yeah, well, you did the hard work."
Yeah, okay. So you go sliding in, swoop in, like slice the neck, and it goes spinning around in the air and lands right in front of Aldrich. And you look at him and it's like, yeah, it was mainly you, my guy. Well, that's the end of combat.
Nice.
But yeah, the creature now just looks like a gigantic metal hedgehog, if anything. The spikes itself just look spew out like green flames from them.
Metal Sonic.
I mean, Metal Mario is a thing.
I mean, yeah.
I guess we should continue to hack away at these crystals. Maybe not the way that I did, though.
Seems like a good idea. My new companion here can also help us now. And
Ways also should do it from now on. I guess we're later on.
as you can see, the mouth of the actual gem horn, it's very metallic, crunches the actual crystals themselves when they blow. They actually do a blast. Still fire that beam that it did when you attacked her, but it does not seem like it hinders the creature at all. So it will take some time to for the gem horde to actually basically devour each crystal itself. Eventually, it would get to a point where you'll break a specific crystal and find out that there's more structured area near the specific direction of where more clusters of larger crystals or more substances of like liquids in the ground that has like different colors to it and stuff like that. And you will also find more ruin-like architecture just scattered. Eventually you will find an actual area that looks more like a room itself and another room adjacent to it. This area looks similar to the room previously when you made your encounter and saw that one specific room that earlier in a tunnel. But this one does not seem as well kept. It does not seem like whatever was protecting the other room was not protecting this one. Because everything definitely looks cracked, definitely looks like it's withered or destroyed. Everything is covered in dust and like can obviously the time won the battle in this case. It has similar runes to them, but they're not lit. They're not, actually active. They're dormant. Do you go into the smaller room or the bigger room if you actually go into them?
Oh, we should go into one. See if they know about the weapon power of these. I don't care which though.
Let's start with the smaller, maybe?
So, in a smaller room, it's very tattered, very you can tell that this area could have been possibly used for research purposes. It seems like they're doing small scale experiments in this room, as far as you can tell, at least from like an outside's perspective. And there are more papers in this room, but it's not in the state that it was in the other room where you read Merlin. The papers in this room seems it's more burned, so someone definitely was in here and did not want the research to actually be exposed or something horribly wrong. So the papers themselves are burned, and if you try to look at some of the papers, and I'm assuming you do,
Yep.
it's written in a very old language where you can still read some of it, but it's very much broken common. If you want to try to decipher even a small bit of what it's saying, one of y'all can make a history check.
Hold on. Let me see.
Sigzel's just gonna limp over to a spot to just lie down.
Okay.
You doing all right, Sigzel?
Not really.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I didn't even realize. I'm gonna de-lion. No, I am gonna keep lion. Haha. Or, no, you. I'm gonna healing hands you. You heal 6 HP. Never mind, I'm gonna de-lion.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have the greatest history.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I got a 25.
Okay. From the small bits of common, like regular common you can actually read from this basically unknown language, like very old language. The main thing that you can read is ritual, spirits, eternal. Those are the only words that actually you were able to read. These other parts are very much withered and burned. And any parts that you see are actually written in anything is an unused language. So I'm assuming you also do a bit of investigation. I'm gonna put the your investigation with the 25 history. There is some gold in there.
Oh, nice.
There's there's like 100 gold pieces in there.
I'm gonna just shove that in the party funds.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Sephi.
And then if you go into the other room, you see a ritual circle in the middle, one really large broken crystal in the middle of that ritual circle, and multiple different colors spewing out of that crystal itself. In different points of the circle, if that circle had like fucking points to it, like a fucking star and shit, there were different colors per point of that star. And it seems like the essence of those crystals were being drawn into the middle.
So wait, this is in the writing, or is this what we're seeing? Sorry.
This is what you're seeing. Because this is the writing
So
is in the small room. What you're seeing right now is in the large room.
Okay, and so so the essence is drawn to the middle. What is that like? How can we tell?
When I say essence, it looks like that color liquid coming out of it. It's the best way I can describe it.
Like there's liquid in the middle? It looks like there's liquid in the middle of the room?
Yeah, there is liquid in the middle of the room that has similar color to each of the crystal, like red, yellow, blue, green, purple. Each color is in the middle right now.
And is it like actively flowing from somewhere, or is it just like a still pool?
It's spewing out from the broken large crystal in the middle. Like the large crystal in the middle has fallen over and cracked, and it has its color no longer there. And the color that was seems like inside the crystal itself was supposed to be like an actual rainbow, and the liquid's coming out of it right now. It also slightly pulsates and starts to get more and more less saturated in color. It becomes less and less vibrant the more time goes on.
Is it like the water is filling, or the liquid is like filling up the room?
No,
Or
it's kind of like if you spilled milk. It's not enough liquid to actually fill up the entirety of the room, but it's definitely just a mess.
Okay. Well, I guess that one's dealt with.
If anyone's interested, you can do a religion/arcana check. Or perception if you actually but specifically perception if you're able to see spirits.
Guess I'll do perception check. This is not a good place to roll. That is a solid 12.
Okay. Which color you want to look at?
We'll stick with red, why not?
Okay, so what you see in specifically in the color red in the liquid that's like, you know, spilled out, you do see a small little imp like creature that comes out, and he looks at you intensely and gives you like the prayer hand shit and mouths something in common to you. What do you, because they, as far as you know, they can't speak towards you or like, but he assumes that you can actually understand what he's saying, which from the gestures that he's saying and like the mouthing of words that he's trying to tell you is basically help me. And at that point the color of the red starts to disappear into and turn gray, and you can see the spirit's flesh start to melt off as he starts to disappear.
I don't think the spirits like being drained from the crystals.
Is that like something we've ever seen? Because spirits transform into other forms, but that looks like, well, death.
Who are you asking?
DM.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that definitely does not look natural. That's definitely not supposed to happen. Because you are aware that spirits are basically, they just jump into different realities and transform and shit. They go into the best way I can phrase it is when they do this type of transformation, they basically just go into a portal to do this. But in this case, no, they just disappeared in agony and kind of like actually died.
Neat.
Well, that's probably not a good thing.
It seems like they have tried to gather even more power. It's one thing to take one of these large crystals and put into something to harness its power, but they got greedy. They wanted to mix. I don't know what the consequences of that, but it could not be anything good.
Well, maybe we. How are you destroying the crystals again?
How I'm destroying the crystals is I'm taking their essence and basically forcibly putting them back into the realm for them to transform.
Hmm.
That's why we use the opposite color for the rune, so they can forcibly change to that color. But in this case, they tried to fuse colors together to make them stronger, it seems. I don't know what that entails. It could mean they tried to make a larger crystal that they can harness to make even more mass destruction. Create something that could, a spirit that could rule them all, or God, who knows at this point.
I guess we should just make sure that we get rid of all the crystals then for now.
Sounds like a good enough plan for me. And he points his new gem beast and just goes, "Go," and it starts doing its thing again. But we do have a bit of time for the gem beast to actually break down all the crystals. We can take a rest here if you want to, but it's up to you guys. What do you want to do?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I could use a rest.
Okay. Take a half rest. Trademark.
Nice.
Wait. Oh, like we're bedding down. Okay. Nice. Joe,
Everyone
did
good?
you say that the hit dice goes before the short rest part?
Yeah.
Okay, sad.
Yeah.
Everyone good?
Give me
I'm good, but mine's easy, so
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
Okay, I'm also gonna so I get a little bit of time because I only sleep half as much. I am going to terrain. I'll train a skill. I don't remember. I don't know which one I'm gonna do right now. But I guess I'll just declare that I'm doing that.
Okay, that's fine. Alright. Everyone good now?
I'm good.
Yep.
Okay. You wake up. And so we start going. We keep going, right?
Suppose so.
He actually more smacks the floor and to make a bit of rumbling, and the gem beast comes back and he just points and it just starts burrowing in that direction.
Oh, okay. So then, do we even need to bother with the worm anymore?
No.
What do we
I
do
guess-
with the worm?
Hunk will just suggest that it dig in whatever. He'll point in a random direction and tell it to dig in that direction for 8 hours.
Okay.
Break as many weapons as possible.
Break as many weapons as possible. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, it's like, wait, I guess remembered I had to roll for that shit if that actually even works. Which it does. So yeah, the worm starts digging in. Let's see which direction. Which random
He'll
ass
point in a
direction.
direction that is away from the direction we are going, at least.
Okay. So you guys are going north. So he's just like, okay. So don't go in that direction. Got it, copy. So he points straight down.
Nice.
And so the worm starts digging straight down. Hopefully it hits lava. Anyway, y'all start walking with the beast, the gem beast. I will actually need perception check from the back.
I'll do that. Alright, that is 24.
Okay. So, at this time, because, like, it's a tunnel, it is definitely fucking pitch black down there. Well, it's not. Well, sort of. There is some light coming out because of the fact of, the guy, that, the gem beast is fire, so it does produce a bit of light.
Nice.
So, there's that. But with a 24, you do see in a distance a small orange warm hue of light coming in your direction from the other side of the tunnel.
Guys? And I'll point it out.
God damn it.
It's coming from
It's coming
like
from
where
behind
we
us?
came. Yeah.
Yeah, where you came from, yes.
Is it look like it's catching up to us?
it's slowly but surely gaining. It's like if you have 30 feet of movement, they have like 35.
Okay.
It's not like that's way too fast for like magma, right?
Oh yeah, should be.
You hear, stop, halt.
Violated
Back.
the law.
Should we stop and or halt? I don't really know.
So that we can.
But why
Please go for a little
though?
bit.
I'll shout back. You're not my dad? No, wait, what? I
mean,
don't say that
honestly,
part.
well, honestly, fair enough.
But I will say, but why?
You're in question for evidence of the ruins in Dragatinia. We require your assistance in this investigation.
Permission to do something stupid.
Honestly,
I was
how
gonna
far-
say,
how
I
far-
think-
How far away are they?
Hey guys, I think we might want to murder this guy.
I was like, yeah. So how far away are they, Jer?
They're like, at this very moment, they're 60 feet away.
How did you find us?
What? One guy or like several?
What if I
There's-
just
There's like 5 of them.
what if I just throw my knives at one of them?
I mean,
Let's just like hold off a second. See, like, if they're how. I'm so curious how they found us.
I
mean- Sanazal, can you just like?
I could use shatter.
I'm just gonna turn to Sanazal. Do you have like connections to get us out of this, or?
yeah, like this is sort of like we're with the king. I don't know if we want to, if we do something. I don't know if that's gonna like fuck with you, or what. Like, what do you want us to do? Like, not kill them? Do you not care?
You wanna help?
I mean, if there's no evidence, then there's no evidence.
I mean, you right. Well, first of all, how about this? I'll cast Hypnotic Pattern on all 5 of them. So they each need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Oh shit. I guess it is. Two save, but the other 3 will fail. I'm assuming you're, a 17 and a 19 will save.
A 17 and a barely saves, yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
The other 3 are fucking shit, so.
okay. Well, the other 3 stop moving.
Okay.
I guess, and I'll just be like, keep going a little bit. We need to separate them.
I mean, we can just have the tunnel just keep digging behind us as we do it.
Oh, it's a good idea. Have the thing keep going.
Okay. And yeah. He just, Sanazal points in a direct, where it was tunneling and tells it to go. Continues.
Hold on, I'm
So,
trying to figure
Can I
out.
attack one of them yet?
I mean, I guess as long as you don't attack the 3 who are charmed, then we'll still have them left over to question afterwards. So
Say
I'd
less.
say sure, go ahead.
Release 2 psychic daggers from my hands.
Okay.
Well, I guess they both hit because I'm guessing a 22 hits.
Yeah, it hits.
and the other one's more, so
Hey.
I'm just attacking one of them.
Alright.
Rip and tear.
Do I get sneak attack for this?
Do you have advantage?
No, but I don't know if he knew. But if he didn't know it was coming, I don't know.
Well, then you would have advantage.
Oh, you're right, then. So yeah. Oh well, hey, then let's the other one. Yeah, okay, neither of those were.
Well, I mean, does he have advantage? Was Eric hidden? Did he have advantage?
I'm assuming yes, because of the fact that it's fucking Aldrich.
Okay, sure, fair enough.
I mean, that's not
Uh,
how it works.
Yeah, that's why I was
I
just
mean,
asking. I was like,
yeah.
If the DM says so, then I guess.
Yeah. Alright. I have 36 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, he's looking rough.
Nice. All right, who wants to participate in the murder fest? Hunk can't resist a good party, so I guess he'll cast Shatter. Can he cast Shatter and hit the two that were not charmed?
I would assume so, because you just.
I'm asking JR.
I know, I'm just saying, just angle it more at the front if they're continued walking.
Yeah, you should be able to angle it so you don't actually hit the people.
Sure. He'll do that. Okay, they need to make con saves.
Okay. A 10 and a 3.
Hey, wow! Against all odds, they managed
Wow.
to fail.
Wow.
That's crazy. Alright, well, in that case, they both take... Math is hard. 16 thunder damage.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. One's
Are they-
looking bloodied now, but
Alrighty then. It's
Are we
time
gonna
for-
roll initiative, or are we just gonna each
yeah.
get one?
y'all can just each get one.
Okay. Could I throw a first level twinned chromatic orb? I'll do thunder for that.
Okay.
I forgot. Is twinned two separate rolls?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that is a 19 to hit, and the
Hits.
second one is more than that.
Both
They'll
hit.
both have stab.
Yep. So the first one is 26 thunder damage,
You kill one of them.
and then the second one is... Oh wait, that's the wrong one. And the second one... God damn it, I have to re-roll it because the... 15... Oh wait, no, it's 17 thunder damage on the second one.
17, okay.
Yeah.
The second guy's looking rough.
All I'm saying is, if these guys were actually completely innocent, and there was actually nothing wrong with it, I blame JR because he had the NPC basically say, yeah, kill him.
Listen, they said we're under investigation for the scene at the ruins of Dragatenia. We definitely did something that Dragatenia didn't like at the ruins there, so I'm assuming they don't
There's
like
no
us.
evidence.
There's gonna be extra no evidence as if we kill these guys.
You're
So
right. I'm just saying, if there's consequences from this, I just straight up blame JR.
I mean, you're right.
Safi, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna tell the dead, make a wisdom save.
All right.
No, JR, you make a wisdom save.
JR, are you missing any of your hit points?
I'm always missing hit points.
Oh shit. You right?
Hasn't taken a full rest in years.
That's facts. Actual facts. Anyway, 7.
Alright. Bro takes 8 necrotic damage.
Guy's looking bloodied.
Nice.
Alright, well that was all of us.
All right. You, just because it's Mord saw y'all, I guess, starting to bombard. He's like, all right, I guess we're doing this now. Man built like a small ass tank, starts sprinting towards this man's, and
Sends
uses
him to the moon.
uses Nightfall like a fucking baseball bat and whacks this last guy that's like upright, and hits
Nice.
him like a baseball. Dude's body, legitimately gets torn from the torso up, off of his. So what's left is just, you know, his legs standing up, and then eventually it falls over.
Cool. Alright.
Sure, my 8 damage was enough to make the difference there.
I'm just gonna walk up and be like, you guys, I need, this is gonna sound really weird. Can I just have one? For myself?
For personal use.
For
Personal-
use.
Personal use? I don't care which one.
You gonna, like,
I'm
scalp
gonna
him or
go take
something?
one. I take one and I kind of nudge him over because they're incapacitated. I just nudge him over to the corner, and I stab him. I stab him
Okay,
a
go
couple
ahead.
times.
Are you gonna slit his wrists? For
Maybe. That's a hit. That's 20 to hit. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay, and then this is, oh shit. That's actually really low. That would be a 14 to hit.
That actually misses.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, well, I hit him twice. Well, I guess, yeah, I hit him twice. I'm making sure he's on the ground, so he's prone.
Mm.
Yeah. I deal 14 damage to him.
Alright.
Fine, I got it. Don't worry about it. I yell at everybody else. Okay, well, he's awake now. So, I don't know if you want him to get a turn or if I get another turn since he was charmed.
You get another turn because he's charmed.
Okay. Well, he's no longer charmed, but now, so regardless.
Yeah.
He's prone, so I still have advantage. 17 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, more. And more. Okay. So that's 20 more damage.
He's looking bloodied.
Okay, cool. That's actually like what I wanted to hear. Okay, now what does he do?
With the amount of fucking damage that's happening to him, he's not gonna try to fight. He's trying to get get the fuck away.
Oh, nice. Does that mean I get an opportunity attack?
Yes, you do.
Okay, cool. 23 to hit.
Hits.
10 damage.
How would you like to do this?
Okay, I just stab him in the back, and I just kind of suck all of the color out of his body, and he just falls to the ground as like a dead husk. And my weapon is full. Ah, I feel great. Thanks, guys. That's exactly what I needed as I repeatedly stab his corpse. Ah, perfect. It's hard to find living things in these tunnels, so gotta take what you can get.
I miss Silverio.
You miss
Better him than
Dimitri.
Pip. 'Cause I don't have Pip. Pip is still MIA.
MIA. Yep, that's what Pip is.
Well, we still got the 2 left. Does anybody want to do the talking here, or?
All you, bud.
Okay. Does somebody want to hold one of these guys down? Maybe a couple of you can just hold him down.
Oh, we have a really big, strong man.
Mori just takes his hand and just puts it right on top of his head and clenches.
I'll use my action to wake up the guy.
What's going
Hey.
on?
Hey. I don't know. That's kind of what I want you to tell me. So, how did you find us exactly?
We sent an ambassador to Solitude. He has not returned. We found this gigantic hole in the mine near Solitude. So we just assumed.
Just go into
mean,
random
Just
holes.
poking around.
Yeah, assuming really doesn't. It's, as you can see, really doesn't turn out well for you. Assuming, it makes. I don't actually know what the phrase is. I can't remember. But not good. Well, I guess that makes sense. Thanks for that information. Why are you looking for us again exactly? Because we didn't do anything wrong, of course. So why are you looking for us?
Well, didn't the Dragantenia person try to kill the king? So
Challenged him to a duel. Yeah.
Yeah, why are you looking for us exactly?
There was a group of adventurers who went into Dragantenia and into one of our sacred temples.
What they
Killed.
look like.
yeah, so what does that have to do with us?
Killed one of our lieutenants. And so we want to question if any of you were involved. But it seems like with my life on the line, it seems like I have the wrong people.
Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? Yeah. Wow, you're a smart guy. I'm really impressed, actually.
Also, it seems very suspicious that you sent a quote-unquote ambassador. He challenged the king to a duel, and then you start poking your nose around places because he went, once again, quote-unquote, missing.
Is that the same guy? I don't know if that's the same guy. I think
Oh,
that was the
no.
king of Dragantenia.
What?
Hunch.
No, that was an ambassador.
It was the ambassador? Did the ambassador die? I thought he just...
No, it's just knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it seems like you're just using this as an excuse to just poke your nose around where it doesn't belong.
I'm just here to follow orders, so.
Oh, okay. Who is your commander exactly in this group?
The one.
Which one?
He points to the one that's like. The upper torso is gone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What's his boss?
Did I just get cut off?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, yeah. He points at the corpse that has like only legs now.
Yeah. That's it's an unfortunate series of events. I don't know how that happened actually, you know? It's real crazy. These tunnels, they're dangerous. You really shouldn't just wander into them. Willy-nilly. I don't know, does anybody else have any other questions? I feel like this I don't know.
Hold on. So he said that the ambassador, according to him, went missing.
That's what he says.
Can I insight check that?
Go ahead.
Oh, that's 25.
Yeah, no, it's depending me like what he said is definitely true, but what the context of it is, it's definitely just because of the fact that some higher up in the nation of Dragontinia just wanted to poke for more shit, and he doesn't believe that it's true either. It's just he's just there to follow orders.
Gotcha.
Anybody else?
No.
So here's the conundrum. I don't know if we can trust you to go back and, you know.
Oh, please.
Does anybody have any like memory wiping magic?
Define memory wiping.
Non-murderous memory wiping.
No.
That's not me, bud.
I don't know if shock therapy can do anything.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, how do we even suggest that we're the wrong people if we can't erase the right things?
It's 8 hours, though.
I mean, I'm not talking about doing suggestion. But
Oh.
Wait, shock therapy is 8 hours. Oh, suggestions 8 hours.
I feel like
Therapy.
we can have them go back and say like they're not the right people.
I mean, who's they? Like, not like the higher ups know that we are down here. They just found a big hole and traveled down it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So if we kill them, then it's just like, oh, they went down a hole and it was dangerous because you shouldn't go down random holes. Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
There's easier ways to make it look like an accident. Oh no, a tunnel just collapsed.
Yeah, it's like really unfortunate.
Listen, all I'm saying is my damage doesn't leave marks.
It's a little late for that.
It's true.
Well, we can. How far away are we from the Crystal Cave?
It's... I can't put it in feet anymore. It got to that length of time. So, a good distance where it would take probably like a couple hours to get back to the Crystal Cave.
Oh yeah, okay.
No, never mind.
Yeah.
We could just bury them They got a guy who can dig.
Yeah,
And just
yeah. I mean, I guess so.
it'd be kind of insane if any other people went in here. And
Listen, bud, you're the one that went down a random hole. I don't know what to tell you. You really shouldn't have done that. I'm really sorry. Like, that was a stupid decision. At all accounts.
He, at this very moment, you can actually see him tearing up and physically trying to claw at Mord's hands to get free and shit. But the more that he tries, the more of a claw grip that Mord's hand becomes, and you can see a bit of blood going.
Okay, Hunk is gonna try and cast suggestion on this guy and tell him to go to sleep.
Okay.
Make a
I
wisdom save.
suggest you take a nap.
Yeah, I suggest you take a nap.
Wow. 2.
There you go. Take a nap, buddy.
Alright, well, he becomes limp.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so now he doesn't have to worry about this anymore. Yeah, I mean, I guess we just bury them, right?
Yeah, we just bury these people alive.
No, we're not. No, that's cruel.
Well, that's basically what you just said.
No, I yes, because I did say the word just. I did say the word just. That's fair. I guess we murder them humanely, because that's a thing you can do. And then bury their bodies.
Yeah, humanely murder.
It's true. I mean, listen.
I'm not saying that we're not gonna do it. I'm just saying you're sugar.
There's a first time for everything, okay?
I got lethal injection. So you're ready.
Any other suggestions from anybody?
So wait, they've been following us for days then.
They were following the cave, yeah. So it has been following you guys for days, technically.
I mean, to be fair, we're
That is
probably going a
insane
little.
behavior.
That is insane.
Probably,
behavior.
it is really insane. We're probably going a little slower than they are because we have to dig first.
I mean,
But
if we want, we could. If there's more people behind us, we can send him just back with the suggestion, and then if there's anyone back there, say that. Maybe have him warned not to go any further, so we don't have to deal with anymore.
yeah, the problem is what happens when he is when the 8 hours is up and then he just remembers everything.
I mean, he's by himself in the middle of this shit. I don't know how we can just yeah, I don't know how well he's gonna do.
What do you mean?
Well, he could just barely, if he does make it out barely alive, because we can strip his rations off of him.
See, but that's even more
That's
cruel.
me.
Oh my god.
Dooming this man to starvation, like that's rough.
I mean, that's just kind of how we. I just thought it would be an equivalent of making someone walk the plank.
Yeah, or we could just murder him in his sleep so it's painless and he doesn't have to worry about it.
At least it gives him a chance if he.
That's I don't know about that one.
I mean, I guess there technically is a chance.
I mean, but there's
We can
also
give
the
him
chance
one
that
ration.
if he makes it, then he then he tells everybody that we're down here.
Then
He saw the
fate-
king.
Then fortune favors him.
Oh, so you just want to play a game of chance? Is that what I'm hearing? You're just trying to roll the dice over here.
It just Sigil shrugs. It's just like that's just how we do it. That's just how we treat pirates, okay?
I mean, if we're going this type of deep end, we could also put the pot more in our favor. We could also cripple him before he leaves.
No, we're not. No.
I said that as a joke because I find this whole scenario interesting.
No, we're not. We're not letting this man go and starve to death as a cripple. Like, no.
Yeah, that's true. That wouldn't be fair.
Listen, I'm the guy that just murdered a man for dinner, and I'm telling you that this is cruel. Okay.
Okay, here,
Not-
here, real quick. Let me search their bodies. The bones had down their alive bodies.
Okay.
25.
Okay. So, you find roughly 10 platinum pieces on them. You do find insignias of Dragatenia, and some of them are holding on to guild cards, and it seems like the guild cards varies depending on what level they are and stuff like that. The one body that had its body torn straight off, its guild card also has a specific symbol on it on the bottom left corner, and it just says military on the bottom of it. And specifically the people who are still alive, they do have like multiple days worth of rations and multiple days worth of water and shit like that. They also have obviously armor, but all their armor has some sort of engraving that it's from Dragatenia.
Okay, how many days of travel would it be roughly from here back to the tunnel entrance?
Bear with having rations in mind.
Well, yeah, just how many days? Don't tell me rations in mind. Just how many days?
Roughly 8 days.
Roughly 8 days. Okay,
Yeah.
and how many things of rations did you say each of them have?
They where they're at right now, because they have been eating them, they still have 10 days worth of rations.
Okay, so 8 days, 10 days. We take away 3 rations from each of them. They have 7 days worth of rations, and we just leave them here.
No.
Yes.
No.
Then there's a chance.
No. That's evil.
That's not
not-
evil. That's not evil. They have a day. They would have a day without rations. You can survive that. There's a chance.
Okay, but then again, what happens to us when they go up and they're like, "Hey, we found the group we were looking for."
I don't know if they would want to do that.
Okay, but you don't know if they wouldn't.
This man just feared for his life, and the other one doesn't even know what the fuck happened.
That's true. The other one doesn't even know what happened. We could actually leave that guy alive. Actually, we definitely don't need to kill that one, to be fair.
Okay, we killed the other guy, leave that one guy alive with 7 days
That
worth of
feels so
rations.
bad. I feel so bad for this man.
I'd say along
Wait,
the
wait.
sea, but we're not on the sea.
Wait. Actually, what if we drag the other guys' bodies, the guys that we killed, we drag them over here, we bury them alive. No, wait, they're dead already. We bury them dead. And then like the other guy wakes up, and it's like, oh, it was just a dream, you know, like it's just a terrible dream. The tunnel just collapsed on him. Yeah.
You can even stage it even more so. There's one of them that has half of their torso gone. So you can leave that on the other side and be like, oh yes, he got crushed by rocks.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, that one.
I mean, how do we? You know, they all saw us, and like, at least.
But they didn't all like exactly. Well,
we can't like.
That's true.
Suggest like, hey, you know, you just suddenly took a nap, and then everyone was crushed by a falling tunnel.
What if
that like?
What if he just blacked out the memory from the trauma?
Can't suggest that he did that though, without knowing or without him seeing us.
Alright, fine, let's just kill both of them.
Yeah, I guess we just have to kill them both. Yeah. Alright, everybody attack each guy at the same time. That way they die
right.
instantly.
There you go, I rolled a natural 20 for one and a 20 for another.
I rolled, yeah, that's a 26. That's 22. Hunk, Hunk can attack them too.
An
Yeah,
18 hit.
there you go. Hunk
18 does hit.
Hunk rolled a natural 20. Okay.
Oh my god. 20
Yeah, I mean,
and 26 for Mord.
can we just say with all of
They're
us
fucking
attacking
dead.
at the same
Yeah,
time?
they're
Yeah, they
fucking
just
dead.
die. Yeah, they just die. Yeah.
Fucking
All right.
I did
Well.
73 points of psychic damage.
Jesus Christ!
Okay. Yeah. Well, I feel bad for these guys, but they really shouldn't have gone down random tunnels. What can I say?
You're not wrong.
Oh my god.
We should have put that guy to sleep.
From us, JR. You did this.
Yeah.
You're over here like, oh my god, what are they doing? You did this.
Listen, the only part that I actually
At least
feel
we're
bad
actually
about...
thinking about it.
Yeah, I know. We actually thought twice about whether or not we should kill them.
Are we the bad guys?
No, obviously, of course not. Why would we not? There's no way. Not even a possibility. The only part that I do feel bad about, though, is that we didn't put the one guy to sleep earlier, because that was rough. He's just standing there.
Dude was fearing for his life, tried to escape.
We're
Has
like,
a
shut
death
the
grip
fuck
on
up.
his
We're
head.
trying to figure out how we're gonna kill
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
My god.
actually, you know what? You just take a little nap. Take a little nap, dude.
Oh my god.
Poor
Alright.
guy. Well, Mr. Man. Well, how do we? Oh well. Yeah. How do we? Can you call your crystal-y boy back?
Slams his mace to the ground. Here. And it comes back over to where you guys are standing.
Yeah. Let's pile the bodies and just like collapse the tunnel over them, I guess.
Sounds good enough to me. You might want to step back for a little bit.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Let's start heading out. Or heading forward, I guess.
Yeah. And so, the gem horror goes and slashes onto the ceiling to start making it rumble, and then Mord this smacks the side of the tunnel to have it start crumbling down, and then he points towards where it was tunneling before and goes, "Go!" and it starts running in that direction. It was actually more rubble than it was anticipated. So Mord actually is about to get covered by the rubble itself, but then he just goes into a different plane and basically like goes over to the other side of the rubble and comes back. All right. That's the end of that. That was an interesting encounter.
Joe, what did you expect from that? Please enlighten me.
I wasn't expecting the fact that the whole discussion about killing them twice in front of a person. That's the part that really got me. But anyway, time of go on for a longer period of time. Probably half a day has gone at this point in time, and eventually, the gem. Well, actually, first I need to switch the scenes. The gem crystal, the gem horror will actually start poking into the surface. You see beams of light coming out into the tunnel.
Nice.
And when you come out, you're in a plane. And it has a little bit of forest around you. There's plains of grass everywhere. You do see a large, snowy mountainscape in the distance, with the 2 stars in the sky beaming light of orange and blue over, cascading the actual mountainside. And it's been a while since you've actually felt it, but it's nice to feel the breeze hitting you in the face, and you definitely can tell that this in that snowy area is where you want to be heading. And that's where we'll end the session.
Cool.
Oh, Mary Pet.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind, give me a second.
Getting into a pip.
There's as soon as Safi gets out of the tunnel, there is a bird that flies towards her.
Oh my god.
Oh, my hand.
Okay, now we'll end the session.
Daffy's a Disney princess confirmed.
Do we level up?
It will. Okay.
Ah.
With the shot.